from all the leaders that you work with, the fact that if the execution muscle or the execution DNA hasn't been built in you as a manager, perhaps as you grow, that could also be detrimental to the teams that you're leading, and
Yes.
because that's more for the Gen Z to keep in mind as they think about their career.
Okay, I can give you a real example. I will not mention the company, but it is an American, F&B company that's international, global, and very successful. What happened was they actually promoted one of their stars, rising stars, who was had all the credentials of being a great CEO. But that person actually did not ever work in operations. Now, in that kind of global business, which is F&B, you've got to actually be able to build your career through running operations, the supply chain, the day-to-day delivery. You must understand logistics. You must understand all that part of it. That particular person did not come from that background and was groomed very quickly. So here's the danger. If you are actually not rotated through, but you are promoted very quickly without that foundational skills. And when, she got to that job, it was Peter's principle. They discovered that actually she couldn't do the business, well in terms of translating her vision of the targets into reality because she's had to lead people underground and she didn't understand what their problems were because as far as she's concerned, it should be easy, right? And you should just go and do it. And she didn't really understand the mechanics of what it takes and the blood, sweat, and tears to do this. So here's one story that she actually failed and she was moved out eventually because she couldn't actually get that done. The people in operations didn't find her credible. She could not get the results that she wanted. So this is actually a very salient lesson. And the same thing actually apply to government, right? We have cases here where you've got in government this idea of scholars. They are very good. They come from Cambridge, Harvard, and all the rest, and they sit straight away in policy making. And they've never gone down to the root to consult with the people on the ground what actually happens because they've never been outside their office. And what happens is they come up with policies that the people on the ground says, you must be mad. Do you know how hard it is to do what it is? You have no idea what reality is like. So I think the general advice is this. Don't be too happy and just skip because you have great ambition. You want the promotion of titles. And if you were on this track, make sure that you do take time to just educate yourself on the ground because it is so important for you to know what it's like. So very, major companies, I think McDonald's used to do this, where all the senior people have got to go down to a McDonald's outlet and serve the customer, right? Once a year or twice a year is very good. Try different outlets and then you know what it's like to serve McDonald's, say in, one city in Mumbai, then you go to a rural area and then you see the difference. So I think it's important to do that.